So, this happened. I'm convinced the simulation is broken.
For years, I've tried to predict Smash Bros. Newcomers, and oftentimes, I was very, very wrong. But today, I present a new way we can predict characters. Get human error out of the picture. Now, we have an AI, a machine that can do all the predicting for us. Introducing the Smash Prediction Automation Machine, SPAM for short. Basically, it coalesces all of the information online about Smash Bros. Newcomers and conversation, and it makes it so everybody's opinion and choices... The machine must be coughing!
Anyways, let's review. I joked about being a Smash prophet after...
Oh my god! I knew it! I knew it!
But, I think I just have good hunches. I've literally been studying this game for 5 years. It is embarrassing. And a lot of these choices were kind of easy. I had a feeling we'd see Ridley, but I wasn't really 100% sure. I made a last minute, I think we're gonna see him at E3. We saw him at E3. And after Ridley, I did not think K. Rool or Simon would get in. And bang boom, at the same time, ruined. Once we knew Echoes were a thing, Braum, Ken, and Isabelle, okay, Isabelle, not an Echo, but was also pretty damn obvious. And truthfully, Decidueye could have been Incineroar, but they ultimately decided Incineroar. I really want a Joker, but never for a second did I actually think it was gonna happen. I just said this would be a great character, it would be a great idea. And it is a great character, and it was a great idea. And oh yeah, you two! I guess I didn't show you my reaction to them, so here it is.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. They actually did it. They actually did it. Oh my god, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. Oh, they added the Rock. They put the Rock, the fucking Rock, the Rock Johnson.
These two are extremely great additions to the Smash roster that I was not surprised about. Hero was Erdrick, and everyone was saying Erdrick after that one data mine. I'm still goddamn hyped about Banjo. That character has been in my intro, yeah, but that is because it's one of my favorite platformers. So, I'm pretty excited for whenever he drops. And I don't mean to be a party pooper about Hero, but I'm just gonna be honest with myself. You don't want me pretending to be hyped when I'm not. I never liked Dragon Quest. Why would I start now if I've never played it? Yeah, for me, for Hero, it's just more like...
I give you no play.
But also like Frank Ocean.
Could we make it in? Do we have time?
Of course you all have time. After all, there are 2 slots left for Super Smash Bros. Hey, get back! Get. This is just my idea on how they've been designing characters, but what I believe is the most important is if a character is an icon. I also believe that other than recognizability, the character is to bring something to Smash that doesn't already exist in Smash. For Ultimate, Simon and Hero, pioneers of a genre. Banjo, icon of an era. Plant, iconic in general. Literally, I could show my mom. I'm recording this before the Nintendo Direct even drops, but Terry Gogurt. To most of us, huh? But I did a little bit of research, aka I did a Google search on what the hell is King of Fighters, and I think in short, in South America when consoles were very expensive, the Neo Geo was something that was large, and King of Fighters was a very reputable fighter, one of the most iconic fighters of the 90s. And even Joker could be argued to be an icon. Yes, I'm 100% biased, but listen to me. Most people have not heard of Persona, or many JRPGs. You got your big names, but Persona kind of sits on the side like, I'm the awkward kid in class. That doesn't mean it's not good, it just has a large barrier for entry. So when a game like that gets a Game of the Year nomination and gets all of this positive attention, I think that's a huge deal. It's not like in 10 years when we look back on this roster, you're gonna think, they put a vegetable in Smash? Now, I feel like Joker's gonna be like Snake in Brawl. He totally doesn't fit, but because of that, he totally fits!
Every bit of predicting online, every bit of evidence, all of everything finally coalesced into one location. Alright, give it to me. Who is the first prediction? All it says is gun.
Of course, when you include shooting characters and Smash Bros in the same sentence, it's kind of an oxymoron. I actually have no idea how they got Joker past ESRB.
Good lord, what is happening in there? Aurora Borealis?
But I feel like it's a sector of gaming that is heavily underrepresented, and I mean, that is one of the largest parts of gaming entertainment. The obvious popular contestant here is Doom Guy. Doom was one of the first FPS in defined high-paced shooting games, and it evolved from there. Arguably the Dragon Quest of shooters? My point is, we might be doomed for Doom Guy.
Doomed!
Although, Doom is a bit on the side of, icky, gooey, chewy blood. And the guns are a bit... guns. So forget Doom Guy. Forget him. I got something better. You know what predated Doom as even a shooter? Contra. Bill Riser. Who? Contra was an iconic NES and SNES shooting game, and its impact has spread across all sides of gaming. Imagine the ability to use the Konami code within a battle to refill your health and ammo. It would suck. What I believe would be really unique if you brought Contra to Smash is the ability to angle your gunshots, having full control over the angle you shoot and being an ammunition-based character. I don't know the technical workings of how it would all work, but I do know that the guns in those games look way less realistic and could probably make the jump to Smash. Basically the Cracker Launcher but a character. Bring it back, you cowards. You're a coward for disincluding it. Contra would also give us a complete set of NES All-Stars. All of these guys, you could argue, shaped the many genres of gaming today. Oh yeah.
Alright, pretty good so far. What we got next? A really hot guy.
I think Scorpion has a lot larger chance for Smash than people think. Mortal Kombat isn't a huge series anymore, but it's been one of the most long-lasting fighters. Some people say Scorpion wouldn't work because there's no blood, but I have to disagree. I think while the game is the 90s equivalent of Edgy Tumblr, I think there's plenty of concepts Mortal Kombat could introduce to Smash that could make him feel like a unique and fun character. Scorpion can use his original appearance from the Genesis title and feature ults from all the other clone fighters. Or make Sub-Zero and Echo if you're feeling festive. And you can't spell newcomer without ew. Come on. A gimmick? Incorporate a finisher mechanic. After 100% you input a certain code and you can finish your opponent if you hit them correctly. Scorpion is a hot commodity, so boom, second character idea.
Alright, what's next?
Ubisoft. I don't like saying them either. Ubisoft is like Nintendo's bro from high school, and like they always hail each other up at the bar, but they have no intention of taking the conversation further. Assassin's Creed is the ass in gaming. It spanned 10 years with countless installments across nearly every console, is recognizable to your average consumer too. An assassin with tons of tricky moves where you could deceive your opponents and evade attacks. Okay, Ubisoft, maybe this wasn't the most original idea. Oh. It's gonna happen, isn't it? But of course, we cannot forget about the PlayStation. And when you bring that into the mix, you can't start the conversation without talking about this PlayStation icon. No. The other one. No. Almost. Oh, you're serious? That's right, Crash Bandicoot. Crash has the personality and style from his series that would really set him apart in Smash. I think he has more than enough moveset-wise to be included and represent the PlayStation era of games, so boom, there it is. You guys notice a little something missing from the newcomers and my predictions?
It just says estrogen.
Lara Croft was arguably one of the leading early pioneers of exploration-based games that required puzzle solving. Lara survived with the reboot, and those games are fantastic. My only problem is, what would she offer that's not our—
Cheers, love! The cavalry's here!
No!
Yes.
Overwatch. Haven't heard that name in years. I actually have a lot of respect for Overwatch. I just think now it's kind of being oversaturated with new characters and patches and the whole 9 yards. Someone else probably has talked about it, but I still loved this game for when it came out, and I can't deny that it made a mark in gaming for those years. And as much as a meme as it is, you could make a very good case for Tracer. Blizzard has no representation in Smash and is a titan of the gaming world. And honestly, the moveset potential speaks volumes. Sure, she could fill our shooter character role, boom, bye-bye, but she has a nifty addition of her recall ability. Imagine taking damage, jumping off the stage, and teleporting back to where you were.
But I do recall that people don't want Tracer, but enough of me shouting the bad jokes. Let me just shut with my—
Skyrim was the best game since Sliced Bread the game. I have a friend who only plays NHL, and even he played Skyrim. That's impossible. But wait, if we're adding the Dragonborn, why not Kratos? Yes, he was a little vulgar and a little visual, but Kratos has stood the test of time as a gaming icon, being one of the most brutal, tough-as-nails action games to come out in the last decade. Definitely an icon of his own genre. But actually, you know what's even tougher? Dark Souls. Dark Souls created a whole genre based off its gameplay style. Could these characters appear in Smash in any form? No!
Wait, what?
Sorry, I'm already thinking of the next character. Wander from Shadow of the Colossus, a staple game from the PS2 that could utilize Colossus' attacks in the moveset, and they'd attack when you're walking around like in the background. Hold on, Colossus, we're not thinking small enough. Katamari Damacy as a whole character would be dumb as fuck. Imagine starting off with weak attacks until you collect ground and intercept enemy projectiles into a ball that strengthen your attacks. You could roll up characters, rocks, and— wait, rocks? Rock and roll. Guitar Hero! How could I forget Guitar Hero? It is a landmark title and a landmass of garbage somewhere in this world with all those guitars. Not only has it made a stain on the planet, but also on the gaming industry. A rhythm-based character where you have to sync up your attacks to the music. It would be so— wait, rhythm? Hold on, forget the guitar, a Rhythm Heaven character! The series was done dirty. Chorus Kids would make a complete left field edition that would have Nintendo laughing in their piles of $24.99 Fighters Passes, $31 in Canada! Just imagine, a character with all the goofy Rhythm Heaven characters and attacks that come into the beat of the song. Wait. Beat! From Jet Set Radio! Never before we had a character on roller skates, and they could spray paint as a huge part of their moveset, and then when they fight Inkling, it could be like...
Can't we just settle this over a pint?
I think this thing is malfunctioning.
Well, if we have rollerblading, you cannot forget about Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk Pro Skater was a defining skateboarding game of the genre of the early 2000s. A staple of gaming and the real? He could perform tricks to do attacks and then build up his special meter to do the 900. Wait. 900 minus 92, you get 808, and in an 8-player Smash, that's the wonderful 101! Imagine a character that all the other members together to form your attacks that come out in the background. You have Wonder Red running around like a... Wait, Wonder Bread has dots on it. Cool Spot from the SNES. The first ever soda-based video game character. A crossover so daring, so thirst-quenching that Nintendo would be insane not to try.
Enough! I am not leaving it to technology. It was the stupidest idea to try and make an algorithm all of people's stupid predictions. Just as chaos. Bunch of monkeys with wrenches deciding Smash characters. So whatever. I'd rather be made fun of for my stupid predictions than leaving it to this.
With an additional Fighters Pass, it doesn't look like we're gonna stop predicting these characters anytime soon. And with Terry Goger joining the fight, it really does feel like any gaming franchise can join Super Smash Bros. At this point. Sakurai made it very clear that he wants to make this the biggest gaming crossover ever. So, I really could throw any joke character in this prediction. The fact is, it actually might happen. For me, I really wanted Undertale representation in this game, the music, the characters,
Maybe it's the way you're dressed.
So if we got an Undertale character, I would be over the moon, but this is enough for me. I got some of my most requested characters of all time, now all in the same game. So to conclude, Minecraft Steve is definitely going to be in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
I know not everybody will get behind my predictions, but that's what's fun about it. We can all bring out our own ideas from our own history of playing games and present characters that others may not have thought about. So that's what I'm going to leave to you guys in the comments. Who do you think could join the battle this time in Smash Bros? Whether it's a character we mentioned here in the video or an idea you have yourself. Hey, get out of here!